It's time to play some games. What am I waiting for? Yes, it is time to play some games, but what? What? I'm in the mood for some arcade stuff. Let's fire up coin ops on the Xbox.
Trusty Xbox, you never let me down with regards to all of my gaming needs. What a beautiful machine you really are.
Oh, wait a minute, I can't see. Ah. That's better. Let's see, Riot City, Road Blasters, Robotron! Robotron, cool, let's play some Robotron, I haven't played that in ages.
And so, after selecting the game and waiting for a particularly long boot-up sequence that has been shortened here for your sanity, I'm battling to the death with some robots in Robotron 2084. Oh boy, it's amazing, it's phenomenal, it's everything I remember from my childhood.
It's not the same.
You're absolutely correct, me. Unfortunately, this just isn't the same experience as you would get in a real arcade, so I'm going to say no to emulation. That's right, instead I've decided to come to Arcade Club to get my fix, where they have the actual Robotron 2084 cabinet that was used in the movie Ready Player One. Where? I am glad you asked. Oh, Robotron 2084, released in the year 1982 by Williams Industries in the golden age of the arcade. Robotron features twin joystick controls, left to move and right to fire. Pop in a credit and you are fighting against the machines. No, not these machines.
No information.
Oh, amazing. All of these programs called no information. Not more information? No? Really? No, not like this either. Oh, that, yeah. My TV doesn't display its guide properly, so every time I'm trying to use it, I feel like I'm at war with a machine.
Obvious joke is obvious.
I'd have to f***ing impress you. And here we are, kill or be killed. You play the role of a human, attempting to rescue the last human family. But there are lots of them, so it must be a pretty big family. Each level or wave sees you pitted against various killer robots. Some can be destroyed, whereas others are indestructible, and some can even reproduce during the round you're playing. And although not necessary, rescuing humans will earn you extra points, whereas failing to rescue them will either result in them being killed by the robots or being turned into robots themselves. Once you've killed all of the vulnerable robots, you move on to the next wave, and so on and so forth until all of your lives are lost. Now you can of course earn extra lives by scoring a certain amount of points. This horde kind of gameplay is something that's become popular once more in recent games such as Call of Duty Zombies, so you can see the game has had a massive influence in popular culture. And of course, as Robotron 2084 was a very popular game in the arcade, this led to a slew of home computer ports, including this one on the Atari 7800,
with the most headache-inducing soundtrack I've ever heard!
You're not wrong. Alright, how about this one on the Lynx?
Oh yeah, that's totally more like it. Not!
Yeah, what is it with these soundtracks? They're awful. But nothing, and I mean nothing, is as bad as this.
Not for level 2 music, that's enough to kill a man, you bloody idiot! dead.
I will remember you.
The Atari Lynx version is far superior to its 7800 counterpart. As you can see here, the gameplay is actually pretty close to the original, and the soundtrack is almost 100% spot on with the arcade. An amazing feat for Shadowsoft to cram nearly all of the gameplay into a handheld console. Even more impressive is the version on the Commodore VIC-20, a system with only 5 kilobytes of RAM. Or how about this version on the BBC Micro? If I'd have known about this in school, that's what I would have spent all of my lunchtimes playing, on the one that we had in our schoolroom. Even the Sinclair ZX Spectrum, the first computer system that I ever owned, got a version, and although never officially released, you can see from these screenshots that the gameplay was very good indeed, although I'm not surprised it never got an official release, considering, you know, Sir Clive's stance on video games on his serious business machine.
Clive Sinclair, the man who brought you Jet Set Willy.
And of course, in the 90s, with the rise of polygonal graphics, it was practically the law that every franchise should try and make the jump to 3D. And Robotron 2084 was no exception. Now, I'm not adverse to video game companies trying new things, but I'm not particularly a fan of this version, I'm afraid. I tell you what, instead of being a man fighting against machines, have you ever really wanted to play a video game where you're playing as one of these?
What?
You know, a llama. This is Llamatron 2112, released on the Amiga and the Atari ST, which is where I first played it. Now, rather than play as a human, rescuing other humans and fighting robots, you play a llama, rescuing beasties and fighting various other things like gaunts on this first level, or into the second level, where you're fighting actual Coca-Cola cans. Wait, what? Seriously? Seriously, Coca-Cola cans. Is this some kind of hidden message to get kids to brush their teeth? Is there any better way?
Circles, 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 circles.
And that is enough internet for today.
If you get the chance, get yourself down to your retro arcade and give Robotron 2084 a try. Like this one at Arcade Club. They've got 3 of them. Even if you're playing for nostalgia's sake, or if you're discovering the game for the first time, this is a game that is still well worth playing in 2018, 36 years after it was originally released. It still holds a place in my heart as one of the truly classic arcade games.
Oh, hi. Let's put this down here. So, yeah, thanks for watching my video on Robotron 2084. I'm really hungry at the moment. So this video, once again, was entirely shot on an iPhone 7. Everything done on my iPhone 7. And people have been saying to me on Twitter and on YouTube, sending me messages saying, "Hey James, why don't you start up a Patreon?" Now, I didn't even really know what a Patreon was up until quite recently, and I'm supporting some of the YouTube content creators on there at the moment. And people have said to me, you know, if you can do that with your iPhone, then imagine what you could do if you managed to get yourself some decent gear. So yeah, the Patreon should be up and running by the time you watch this video. I'll put the links below and whatnot. If you feel like donating in order to help me create more content for you, that would be absolutely amazing. I don't know what's coming yet. I haven't sorted out any perks or anything like that, but yeah, I would actually like to be able to maybe get, I don't know, something like a little tripod for my phone or something, because I'm not, no word of a lie, one of the shots that I actually did was me balancing the phone on a chair on top of some boxes. I want to take a minute just to give a massive, huge thank you to Top Hat Gaming Man for his cameo in my video as well today. Thank you so much for doing that for me. If you want to check out his channel, I will also leave the links below. I believe it's youtube.com/Top Hat Gaming Man. You can follow him on Twitter at Top Hat Gaming Man. Thank you so much for that. As always guys, if you like this video, you know what to do. Give it the thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it the thumbs down. Please consider subscribing, sharing the video, all that good stuff guys. Until next time, take it easy. Starving.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am the Top Hat Gaming Man, and I strongly suggest you subscribe to the Gaming Muso. He needs all the help you can get. Yeah.